Hey toy fans, Aaron here, and today we're going to check out the Hoth Battle playset. Fancy, eh? Let's head to that table and check it out. And here's what that packaging looks like for the Hoth Battle playset. This was released in 1997, and as you can see from the price tag still on this box, I picked mine up for $15 at Toys R Us. You get a nice large photo on front of the playset set in some what appears to be chopped ice or something, giving you a very nice representation of what the toy can do. As you can see, we got Chewie sticking out of the top, C-3PO coming out of the side of the turret, and then you have Han, Luke, and R2 in the trench here. Remember folks, safety first. Do not aim weapons at eyes or face. And then as usual for the sides of the packaging, they all match here the same photo and description of what the item is. Getting to the back side, isolates the toy more, showing you what you get and pointing out those features. A little photo down here at the bottom of the other playset that was also available at the same time, which was the Endor attack. And then at the bottom corner, you got your join the official Star Wars fan club advertisement. And yes, I was a member. And here it is out of the box. Of course, there was some assembling to do, but it was nothing difficult. I put it together 20 years ago, and I'm not going to tear it apart now, but it's just a couple of the guns snap on. The turret, of course, clips onto the base, and then the little top canopy as well. The overall footprint of this base, I'd say, is about 10.5 by 9 inches, somewhere in there. Not exact, but that gives you an idea of the approximate size. The molding of the plastic's pretty nice off-white color, and you've got some like dirty snow sprinkled in for the paint job there, little blast marks here and there as well. Looking down the trench that's placed in front of the shield generator and the gun turret here, they got little footsteps molded down the trench, which I think is a nice touch to the detail here. And then also you got some gray painting for the little cables running around the trench to the gun turret from the shield generator and so on. There's not a ton of detail to the gun turret, but overall I still think it looks nice. Off the top of my head, I kind of can't recall how much detail it really should have. But you can clearly identify what it is, and that's probably what matters the most on this playset. Looking in over here at the shield generator, I'd say that's pretty representative of what we saw in the movie. Scale-wise, I'm not certain how it lines up. Obviously, it's smaller, but like in the 3 3/4 inch universe, I feel like this is probably even smaller, which I'm fine, I don't care. And getting this off the turntable so I can show it off a little bit better, the base does split apart into 2 pieces, so you can, if you're playing around, you can kind of have it sectioned off however you want. I always choose to keep it together, just to like the way it looks. Concentrating on the shield generator side for a moment here. You do have this gun that is just snapped onto the side of the base here. Shooting the lever shoots out the missile. And it did come with 2 of those. I got the second one. I keep it hidden in here so that I don't lose it. So, there we go. There's the second one in here. And on the back side, there's a little lever here to give you some exploding action to the shield generator. Pretty exciting, ain't it? Each of these just lines back into place on the holes. Little lever just pushes up from the center. And then for the gun turret side, of course, you got the turret. Not much to brag about otherwise, but still that's the nifty part of this piece. Now the turret doesn't have a missile that launches out. A little bit disappointing for me. Instead it has this little, I guess that's supposed to be like a laser blast or something. I think the original intention was this folded out a little bit, but mine's been shoved in there for 20 years, so it's not gonna slide out anymore, but pretty weird feature though. That spins around all the way nicely. At the top side of the base is a little hatch to open up. If you found a figure at the time whose legs weren't spread so far apart, you could slide them in there and have them resting. And on the side here, you do have a little door that opens up. You could slide a figure into. Probably not one with a backpack. And this is about how it's displayed on my shelf. Just not as spread out as this. Small shelf to work with. But anyways, this is the joy of having a playset. Obviously, I bought a lot more figures because of the playset. Instead of getting 1 Hoth Trooper, I got 5 alone here. Same with the Snow Troopers. I got 3 extra Snow Troopers. Well, 4 really, because then I still have one on my shelf. But it just allows you that ability to recreate the scene and certainly have a lot more fun with your toys as a child playing with them. Or if you're still playing with them as an adult. And so that wraps up this look at the Hoth Battle playset. I know I mentioned, like a week ago or something, 2 weeks ago, that I'd have a review coming for the Masterpiece Megatron. I'm still going to get to that soon. I have yet to even transform the toy and get a good look at it myself. We'll just keep going with some more Star Wars reviews in the meantime, huh? Alright, let me know your thoughts on this playset in the comment section below. And as always, thanks for watching.